This is a pretty typical Zamboni made by
Frank J. Zamboni.
the Zamboni company. Tell us all about it.
So Frank J. Zamboni he came over, he was from Eureka. Everybody thinks it's a Canadian company. It's not. The factory is in Paramount, California. And we now have a little 4-cylinder Kubota tractor engine, which is running the unit. From there we have a hydraulic pump. This is our main water tank. We have 197 US gallons of water in here. A lot of rinks will use warm water because it smooths out the ice better.
Tap water or is it filtered?
We use reverse osmosis water.
Okay.
It's a nice, clean, better ice surface.
Got to keep it pure.
Yes. We don't want too pure because it shatters too easy.
Okay.
We actually have to put a bit of dirt back into it, a bit of dirty water back into it.
Really?
Otherwise it gets too pure and it would shatter. Also in behind here, we have a wash water tank. That holds 70-ish gallons of water.
So why do you need two types of water?
So it's same water.
Okay.
So what the wash water does, it puts 2 jets of water into the conditioner. As we're cutting the ice, it creates a slush. And then underneath, we'll get to that in a bit, there's a squeegee, and the squeegee will push the slush into deeper ruts. So it fills them quicker and easier for us.
All the things I trip over.
That's up to you, Brodie. But then we're moving further back. This is the conditioner. This is where it all happens. We have a 7-foot-long paper mill cutting blade in here. It's the same blades that you see cutting all those bits of paper all at once.
Wow. It's it's obviously really sharp.
Yes.
And you have to keep it sharp.
Well, when we first put them on, they are beyond sharp. They're razor blade sharp.
So you don't have to keep doing it. Keep sharpening it.
Yes, well, what we do, we'll run 2 weeks is a good blade length or blade time, and then we just change the blade out. It's a bit of a process, but now that we've got a blade change cart, it's a lot quicker and easier.
Got it.
So in there we have the blade. We also have an auger, which brings the snow to the middle, and then there's another auger in behind here, which brings the snow up and into the bin.
So ultimately, it's all getting collected.
It's all, yeah, we're getting,
dumped.
A full bin of snow
Yeah.
will make you 10,000 snow cones.
I thought you'd do it in snowmen, but snow cones is fine.
Snow cones.
That'll make a lot of kids happy, except I don't think they want that dirty water.
No, I would not want to eat any of that.
I mean, there's sweat and spit and blood and sometimes teeth in that water.
Yes, we get everything in the water. We have not everything. We have a towel which smooths out the water as it's going down on the ice. What else have we got? We always have 2 propane tanks. All the motors are running on propane for propane machines. We also have electric.
So the Zamboni runs on propane?
It runs on propane.
Wow.
Less harmful gases coming out the top end. The reason we always have 2 is that if halfway through doing a cut, 1 tank dies, all we do is
switch
the tank and we're still running.
That's never happened, right?
We have had them die on the ice completely.
Everything's happened.
Everything has happened. Someone forgets to change the propane tank, then we go, uh-oh.
It's like a barbecue. You need to have your propane filled before you barbecue.
Yes. This seat is not recognized by Zamboni.
What do you mean not recognized?
They don't like putting passengers on the machines. It's not.
Yeah, but that's the joy of going to a hockey game.
It is, yes.
Watching somebody ride the Zamboni.
If you ask Zamboni for a passenger seat, he says, nope, we don't sell those.
So you added this on?
We added that on.
Normally it's just a ledge right there.
Yes. Normal, just a ledge. And then going back into the back end here, all the operations, this is our blade wheel adjustment. Yeah. So this adjusts the angle of the blade. So if we want to really cut more ice out, we screw the blade down, the angle goes down. Got it. So come, I think it's August, we're taking this rink out. We will crank the blade down and chop ice out. We have studded tires to get us extra grip, so they're all snow tires. These are running at way more PSI pressure than you would for your normal car. These are running 75 to 80 PSI.
You need traction, right? I mean,
we need traction. Our 10,000 snow cones gets collected in the bin. Then when we come into the Zamboni room to dump it, we hit a lever, the hydraulic pistons push the bin up.
It just dumps right down into there.
It just slides straight out and into our, yeah.
That's like a moat of a castle. I don't think I want to be in there.
This is actually heated.
Okay. Still, I don't want to go in there.
No, you still don't want to go in. It's only running at 37-ish degrees Fahrenheit, just enough to keep it warm, to melt the ice, and then it just drains down the drain. And we recycle water.
Recycle it, okay.
It does get recycled.
That's good. And these Zambonis run here at Shark's Ice how many times a day?
Oh.
Yeah, right.
A day on one rink, they can be running 12 to 13 times a day.
Because this building is open almost all day long.
We are open
almost every day of the year.
5:30 in the morning all the way through. The last people come off the ice midnight. Wow. Midnight-ish. We are open 363 days of the year. The days we close are July 3rd, July 4th.